This is CTC News with Wesley Qatar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by Utel NV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
We have come to the end of another week, today Friday, April 19, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Qatar and this is CTC News, broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Stations Mall. Coming up after the break, Commissioner Snake speaks of development plans, STDF starts tourism survey, no extra measure for donkeys, says State Secretary Dijksma, Junior Rangers clear Lynch Beach of debris. Details in local news after a word from our sponsors.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, don't have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Finance Commissioner Co Snake spoke of the infrastructure master plan, the road project and the road to the Botanical Garden, and other matters during his weekly press conference. The infrastructure master plan includes all infrastructural subjects needing repairs and upgrades like the harbor, F.D. Roosevelt Airport, and Administration Office. Construction is scheduled to begin in May. The plan is not to only resurface roads, but placing sufficient concrete under the roads so that telephone and electricity cables will be able to run underneath without having to dig up the roads again. The project of upgrading the Botanical Garden is slated to begin during the second half of 2013 or early 2014. The Commissioner is expected to travel to Miami in May in order to meet with the developers of the White Wall Project, which is an extension of the tourism development projects consisting of building around 60 villas at Eco Resort and a boutique hotel. The Commissioner also said that on Tuesday, May 14th, at the Town Hall meeting, Professor Van Rijn from the Netherlands will be the guest speaker. Professor Van Rijn is a constitutional expert and he is also connected to the University of the Netherlands Antilles, or the UNA, in Curaçao. The intention of the town hall meeting is to give information and to have discussions with the population about the present constitutional status and the way to move forward with the evaluation and how it is with the referendum. St. Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation has started a survey for local citizens and visitors to the island. The easy-to-fill-in questionnaire includes modules related to hotels, homestay experience, taxi, car rentals, and other tourism-related activities one could encounter while on the island. The survey, titled "Tell Us How to Serve You Better," is available at various locations such as F.D. Roosevelt Airport, Tourism Department, Ocean View Terrace, the Post Office, and the Harbor. The survey can be also filled in at STDF's website, www.statiatourism.com. The results derived from the survey are expected to benefit STDF and all other stakeholders involved in tourism-related activities on the island, said Public Relations Officer Tina Lopes, who has been instrumental in getting this project off the ground. STDF is to produce reports based on the return questionnaires. These reports will be made available to stakeholders upon request. The survey is limited to only 10 questions, which makes it easy and quick to fill in, said Office Assistant Charmaine Turner. The situation concerning the neglected donkeys in St. Eustatius has been dealt with sufficiently by the island government. The Dutch government will, therefore, not interfere where the well-being of animals is concerned. State Secretary of Economic Affairs, Sharon Dijksma, said this in response to questions posed by Animal Rights Party PVD in the second chamber. At the end of February, PVD leader Marianne Thieme wanted to know whether the Dutch government had the intention to take measures after news surfaced that there was a group of neglected donkeys on Statia. Dijksma stated that the well-being of animals falls under the responsibility of the island government. She added that she considered the action plan, which includes several measures to improve the situation under which the donkeys are being kept, to be sufficient. Dijksma declined to comment on Thieme's question whether she considered it acceptable that there was inequality in animal welfare in the different municipalities within the kingdom. In her response, the State Secretary referred to the agreed restraint to introduce new laws in the Caribbean Netherlands prior to the evaluation in 2015. According to State Secretary Dijksma, 7 of the total 61 donkeys that were kept on a property of 19 hectares died during the past 6 months. St. Eustatius National Park's Stanapa Junior Rangers spent an hour Tuesday cleaning Lynch Beach. The beach was covered with debris, mostly bottles and other plastic items. There was also a large amount of fishing net, styrofoam rope, and buoys. The majority of this debris washed in from the ocean and ends up an unsightly mess on the beaches of many Caribbean islands. Although plastic degrades into small pieces until they are no longer visible to the human eye, this process takes longer in water than on land because of the cooler temperature of the ocean. However, full degradation of plastics does not occur and tiny fragments of microplastics remain in the water. Studies have shown that fish and other marine life do eat plastic, which can cause irritation or damage to the digestive system. When plastics remain in the gut, the fish or other sea creatures may feel full but could actually die of malnutrition or starvation. Junior Rangers collected a total of 8 garbage bags full of trash, as well as a number of nets and ropes. There is a lot more still to clean, and they will return to the other beaches to do the same, Stanapa said. Young Rangers Cheyenne Pop, Jason Divermont, Jesus Hunter, Tom Piontek, Madani Burkle, Makeda Vonk, Anna and Oren Weers participated in the cleanup led by Stanapa Education Officer Frauke Vonk and National Park Ranger Hannah Madden. Coming up next in regional news, Taiwan commits to enhance Caribbean presence. Carnival opens on St. Martin. More in regional and later international news after a short break.
CTC-News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now in news from around the region, St. Kitts and Nevis stands to benefit from Taiwan's enhanced international presence as outlined in a video conference by the President of Taiwan, Ma Ying-jeou, who also outlined a roadmap for Taiwan's future. Ma's statement came during a video conference with the prestigious Stanford University in California on Tuesday. Members of the U.S. academic community attended the event, which was chaired by former U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. The Federation has already benefited from this presence. This is according to an official at the Embassy of Taiwan on St. Kitts, who stated that the number of scholarships awarded to Kittitians and divisions has increased to 40. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs will welcome 20 applicants, and the International Cooperation and Development Fund will be allotted the remaining 20. A number of issues such as relations between Taiwan and China, Taiwan's enhanced presence, the development of economic and cultural ties between Taiwan and the U.S., as well as Taiwan's value as a beacon of democracy, were discussed. During the conference, Ma mentioned a number of modus operandi designed by his administration. These, he said, broadly defines how Taiwan would pursue peace and prosperity with mainland China. Ma stressed that this would build mutual trust and achieves mutual benefit for the people on either side of the Taiwan Straits. Ma further stated that as cross-strait relations continue to develop peacefully, Taiwan will gain an enhanced international presence. Ma said Taiwan continues to face many challenges, but they will steadfastly promote cross-strait peace as well as avoid any changes to the status quo in the Taiwan Straits. Further in regional news, intervals of light showers, creative clothing designs, glitter and sequined accessories all came together last night to open the Carnival 2013 season officially on St. Martin. Following a massive jump-up that began in St. John's Estate and made its way to Carnival Village, Minister of Culture Sylveria Jacobs and St. Martin Carnival Development Foundation members officially declared Carnival season open. Lit-up booths with local food and drinks and a plethora of revelers were the scene at last night's festivities. SCDF President Michael Granger encouraged the St. Martin community to come and experience life and support St. Martin culture. The opening included a fireworks show and performances by House Appliance Band. Tonight in international news, Space Telescope spots distant planets well placed for life. Scientists using NASA's Kepler Space Telescope have found the best candidates yet for habitable worlds beyond the solar system, including a pair of potentially life-friendly planets orbiting the same star, officials said on Thursday. The planets join a list of about 700 confirmed extrasolar planets discovered since 1995. The new addition includes a pair of planets orbiting a star called Kepler-62, located about 1,200 light-years away from the constellation Lyra. Kepler-62's two outermost planets, both about 1.5 times the size of Earth, are located the right distance from their parent star for water, if any exists to be liquid on the surface. Water is believed to be necessary for life. These two planets are our best candidates for planets that might be habitable, not just in a habitable zone, Kepler lead scientist William Bouraqu said. NASA's Ames Research Center in Moffett Field, California, told reporters on a conference call. Computer models indicate that two planets designated Kepler-62e and 62f likely are solid bodies comprised of rock, ice, or a mix of rock and ice. The pair have three sister planets that also circle Kepler-62, but those are too close, their parent star, and likely too hot for surface water. The Kepler telescope measures slight dips in the amount of light coming from target stars that may be caused by planets passing by or transiting relative to the telescope's line of sight. So far, the Kepler science team has more than 2,700 candidate planets. Scientists also found two planets circling another Kepler target star, Kepler-69, located about 2,700 light-years from Earth in the constellation Cygnus. Light travels at about 186,000 miles per second, or about 60 trillion miles in a year. The innermost planet is about twice the size of Earth and orbits its parent star in just 13 days, too close for liquid surface water. The second planet, however, which is about 70% bigger than Earth, orbits about where Venus is located in the solar system, putting it on the edge of the star's so-called habitable zone. More powerful telescopes than Kepler will be needed to fish out more detail about whether the extrasolar planets do indeed have water. The research is being published in Science and the Astrophysical Journal this week. Coming up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Savo, Statia, and St. Martin. Find out more about your weekend weather conditions right after this break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast, we'll begin on Station Sabre. Tonight, Friday, April 19th, scattered showers and winds with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 22 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Saturday, April 20th, scattered showers with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 23 miles per hour. On Sunday, April 21st, scattered showers, temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 20 miles per hour. And now for weather conditions on St. Martin. Tonight, Friday, April 19th, scattered showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 17 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Saturday, April 20th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 18 miles per hour. On Sunday, April 21st, scattered showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 16 miles per hour. And that concludes another edition of CTC News Live. Join us again next week as we continue to bring you the latest of what's happening in local, regional, and international news. We will be back on Monday, but until then, I wish you all a safe weekend.